mă, Sandman.
From the United States of America. They won by TKO in their last fight.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
So now look. This bout, expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it?
Hai, care ține cu mine. Hai.
Let's see if they deliver. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The straight right just misses. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Good counter punch. Miss with that jab. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Done with that counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
There's a counter shot. Bombs away. That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And now going for the finish. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Mamă, ce l-a salvat Gongul, bă, ați văzut?
There's the bell to start round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. He scores with the counter. Nobody home with that hook. They score with the... That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Nice counter. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? He misses with that jab.
Oh!
That uppercut scored big time.
Salutare, salutare! Dăm punct. Ah! Nu mai am stamina. Bă, ce să ferești de strai.
The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it could...
There's the bell for round three. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Throws the jab but does not score. The fighter's vision is paramount and the referee may stop it here. That will do it. Tough luck here as this fight is over.
This should have been
Am câștigat, băieți.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the
Tiranii la umăr.
being kicked out of a club
Ma.
before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.
Bună bătaie.
Number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room.
Oh, mamă.
Still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Clean up without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but
Așa.
sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this.
Acum să ne băgăm abilitatea aici. Ce să dăm jos? Bulldozer și băgăm ăsta. Așa, acum. Ce? Domnul, ia să vedem, avem bani? Oho! O ultim. Categoria A. Bun. Salutare, băieții mei! Mă, boxierii mei! Avem 90. Mă bag cu ăsta. $280 are mai mulți bani ăsta. Haideți!
Ain't no time, we already
Dăm și recuperare. Haideți la meci. Oh, no.
Welcome to the very mysterious theatrical venue that is Cambrian Hall. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Up first is the Sandman, and they will have a power advantage here. And they'll be facing Showboat, and they will enjoy a weight advantage. They'll fight as middleweights.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
First up, we have the Sandman from Romania, coming off a TKO win in their last bout, looking to do the same here tonight. Up against them, Showboat from the United States of America, coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr. This bout is... We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. And there's the bell for round one. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Do you believe what we are seeing? What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Stiff jab. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter lands. That left hook missed. He fails to score with that left hook. The straight right just misses. And down goes Showboat. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four, and we continue.
So it's... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Beautiful counter punch. Back and forth they go. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt. Can they finish it? Showboat is down to the canvas. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your ball.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Bun. Haideți, băieții mei, că putem să-i batem. Vezi cu tovarășii mei. Vrei să vorbești tu, Iu?
The bell rings and we start the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent. Hold that thought. Are we about to see a first round knockout? No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab doesn't find a home. Chance to make history, and Showboat has just been knocked down. How about that technique on that shot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. There's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Right hook just missed. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punch. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? A straight right just misses. Missing with that jab. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. A lot of effort being exerted here. Incredible work rate. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. And down goes Showboat. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I thrive when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth, cause I'm trying to be the goal and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs, cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old team fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high I have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this
Neyse,
covenant,
tamam
into
oldu.
this world of America today.
Çek. Teşkan çadatı. Doğudan.
We got all eyes on you. No more bluffing. The truth is coming through. You got nothing. The streets on fire. But we've gone higher. And we won't tire. And you're falling. Rise up, take your place. Be someone, be someone. Rise up, show your face. Touch the sun, touch the sun. Stand up, state your case. Speak as one, speak as one. Rise up, human race.
Yuma. Nu cred. Dar stinge lumina la bucătărie. Consumând curentul.
We're 20,000 leagues
Oh,
under the sea.
ce
Welcome
frumos,
to
baba,
the
e.
Atlantis. And here with me, my
Mamă,
broadcast
unde
colleague,
boxez.
it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my
37
friend.
de ani, el are
It's time now
31.
for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Sandman, and they will enjoy a power advantage. Up against them, Sellout, and they'll have a nice reach advantage. So here we go. This one's scheduled in the middleweight division.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
First up, we have the Sandman from Romania, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. And they'll be facing Sellout from Mexico. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Romania, wearing the white trunks with red trim, the Sandman. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Mexico, wearing the red trunks, trimmed with cyan. Sellout.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. They're both trying for a knockout. He threw a punch and just got countered.
Prima rundă e de încercat.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Defense is not an option for these two. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Good counter punch. The Sandman
Oh, bă, băiatule!
is down. How good your chin is.
Cum am lăsat, mă, să-mi fac asta?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Bravo!
So the fight will continue.
Eu
What
ce mi-a
does the
făcut
game plan
fraierul?
have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot worked.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked.
Haide!
On to the second round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They exchange punches. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Catch and shoot. Punch, counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So much for defensive abilities. And Sellout has been dropped. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the guns
Da,
took him
aștept.
out.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe, or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The perfect counter lands. Nice slip to avoid the jab. The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. There's no doubt about it. This fighter loves to throw jabs, and a lot of them. Their opponent better have an answer. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter extending a lot of energy in this round. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Very close round. Whoa, wait a minute. Will the referee step in? At some point, and down goes Sellout. Wow, that seems
Mamă,
to be
ce am
the
dat-o la
punch he was
fraier.
looking for. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
Chiar înainte să cadă, bă băieți, i-am dat-o, bam, o stângă, o dreaptă, bam!
1, 2, 3, 4,
Repriza mea.
5, 6.
M-a pus jos în prima rundă, pulangiu. Dați-vă să vedeți.
You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be. We just saw.
Bine.
And there's the bell to start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Caution being thrown to the wind. The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And down goes the Sandman. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both of these fighters have had their moments. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
He doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Both men step back for just a moment. Can't score with that jab. Swing and a miss with that jab. That counter shot lands. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't score with that hook again. A perfect counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. These two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Here we go. It's round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
There's a counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punching. His stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more. And there's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Straight right just misses. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And that'll do it. The Sandman has been stopped. Imagine seeing this punch coming.
Listen to me. Are you okay?